Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at Fish Place. This is a contract in the Dormant Volcano. For this contract you do need to have a hydrologist specialist on your team. And with that we're going to be using the Lodestar, and I have a set of anchors for emergency purposes. So what are we going to be doing? Let me show you. So the first thing we need to do is go up to this lake up here by the outpost. And we're going to scan for some fish. And I'll talk more about the fish scanning when we get there because it is kind of annoying. And then we're going to go around the lake shore here, cut through here, and then we're going to make our way through the woods, over to the swamp, and then there's going to be a little climb right here that we'll be able to use to get to this other lake, and we're just going to drive through it over to our second scanning location for the fish. So, that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is leave the outpost to the northeast. And what we need to do is make our way up this hill here. And once we make it up the hill, we're going to basically just go across this open area here. And this is going to get us all the way over to the lake. And here we go. We're going to scan for some fish. Now you can see the fish swimming around there. So we have 4 scans. What we need to do is reveal all 3 fish at the same time. So you're going to do it very quickly, like that. You're going to just go boom, boom, and you want to get all 3 fish. And it may take some time. You want to try to get them like lined up really good, because you want to make sure that they're all covered by the scan, or it will fail. If you're having trouble with the fish, because they are probably the most difficult thing to scan in a minigame, there is no shame at all in skipping that minigame. But go ahead and try it for yourselves. It's honestly, it's kind of fun in a way. It's definitely challenging for sure. But once you kind of figure out how to do the fish, it's actually kind of fun. And there's going to be multiple fish scans that we're going to be doing. So we're going to be doing another one for this one, and there's, I think there's some other tasks. I know there's one in Coconino that I haven't done on a guide yet, but we will be getting to that at a later date. So fish scanning, not super common, but it's definitely difficult if it's your first time trying to do the fish scanning. So anyway, we're going to just follow the shoreline here as we make our way over to our next fish location. So we're going to just follow the shoreline, and we're going to go up this way. You can cross through the rocks there. It's kind of awful to cross through there, so I like to just go up the river coast a little bit to this dry area so that we can just kind of go over these rocks instead of the deep water. And from here we're just going to make our way up into the forest here. And we're just going to follow, whoa, we're just kind of bouncing around a little bit right now, but we're going to follow this path through the forest here. And we're just going to be kind of zigging and zagging through rocks and trees. Go up over to the right here. We're going to go around these big rocks here. And over here, we're going to go over these little rocks. And from here, we're actually going to turn down to the shoreline just a little bit here. Because there's some nasty rocks ahead of us if we stayed up there. So we're just basically going around this cliff here. So we're going to follow this up over this hill, and that is going to get us into the swamp area. So we're going to make our way through the swamp. You can see there's our climb over to the left, but we're going to go down a ways and come to it. And you'll see why when we get around this corner here. So yeah, there's this massive drop off there. So by going around it, that kind of gets us in the middle of these rocks here, which is going to give us a much smoother angle up the climb here. So just thought I'd point that out. Watch out for that big cliff drop off. And then this is a super easy climb. I can just get truck lined up right. Oh my god, what is going on? Alright, so we're just going to use the tree. Just make it easy. Use the tree. So anyway, once we get up here, that's going to put us in the lake. Now the lake is kind of deep, but it's not super terrible. And there's not a lot of mud. The big problem is this tree right now that I'm kind of stuck on. Get off this tree. There we go. We can climb up onto these rocks. There we go. And once we get over here, we got, once again, you can see a bunch of fish. So we need to scan the 3 fish, so I'm going to grab those. And you... Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and rescan here. See what I mean about these fish? They just don't want to bathe. No, okay. This one is definitely harder because there's a much larger area here. Almost had it. You can see why this can be kind of frustrating. So you have to do it in 4. You used to have to do these in 3. No. Alright, well, I'm just going to skip it. Like I said, there's no shame in skipping the fish. That one is definitely much harder. Feel free to play around with that if you want. But yeah, that is how you do the fish. You want to get all 3 of them in a circle. Like I said, the fish kind of move kind of sporadically, so it can be super frustrating. But anyway, that's how it's done. So this one is going to reward you with the big reinforced bumper for the Yar. So that is a cool looking bumper. So I hope you guys enjoyed that upgrade. Hope you guys enjoyed the guide. And good luck with the fish. They don't like to play nice. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.